Okay, so for the font assignment, if you don't have a phone or a camera and you are just using your computer, I've got a solution for you. So you are going to open up your slides. So again, we're going to the waffle, finding slides. You can move these. So if you just click on it and grab it, you can move it up or down. I like to have all my stuff that I'm using kind of up close. So I'm going to open slides. I'm going to start a new one. And then I'm going to write my name. So my name is Jess. Okay. So I'm going to find my J, and I have to think about either products that have the J in it, or I have to think about certain things that are J. So I think it'd be easier for me to think about products. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any products that have J in it, but I'm going to Google some things. So I can think about the E, and I know in the product Crest toothpaste, there is a lot of letters. So I'm going to look for images, and I'm going to click on an image, and I've got this good E, and I even have an S. So I'm going to use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this over onto my screen. You can also, and it will save it there. You can also, if you double click on it, you can go save image as, and then you can save it to your desktop just like that. So you'll see it pop up over here as well on my desktop. Yep. So I've got that, and I need something with an S in it. Pepsi has an S and an E. So I could click on this, and then I can again either drag it over, or I can save image as, and I can write Pepsi. I like saving the image as because, and I'm saving it to my desktop, because then it pops up as those actual words. And then I'm trying to think of, like, I guess there's probably jelly. Jelly beans. So Jelly Bellies have a J in it. Perfect. I kind of like that one. I like that one too. Are there any more? I think those probably are the best ones. It might be a little hard to cut that out, but I think I can do it. So if I'll just have to cut it off a little bit. So I'm gonna click it, and then I'm gonna go save image as, and then I'm gonna save this Jelly Belly desktop. Sweet. Okay, so I got J, I got a S, I got a E, I need another S. So S, Snickers. So Snickers has an S in it. Sweet. Okay. And I'm going to choose one that's a little bigger, if I can find one. I guess these are all the same sizes. And you can look at, I think it's in Tools. Yes. So if you go to Tools, you can find a size that's bigger. So I can go large and see if I can find one even bigger. Looks like that's going to be the biggest I can go. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go save image as. And then I'm going to save as Snickers, my desktop. Okay. So I've got all these images over here to my desktop. Now, you might do this differently. I'm going to go to my insert, and I'm going to go to my upload from computer, and I'm going to go to my desktop. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these all together, because I don't want to waste any time. So what's going to happen is you're going to have all of these on top of each other. So I know I'm going to use probably one of these for later. This is going to probably be my S. Where's my, I don't need two of those. There's my J. Okay. This is super important. I'm going to get this J, okay? I'm going to double click, I'm going to double click on this. When you double click on it, what happens is this black line and these little lines and corners, they appear. You're going to grab that, and what you'll notice is it's going to start cropping it. Okay, so I'm going to crop it in. Okay, and I want to get rid of that E, even though it's going to be really hard to do that. I'm going to try. So tiny. Okay, that looks good to me. So now I got my J. Super tiny, but I like it. I can always make it bigger by pulling the corner. So there's my J. I can even change it in here if I need to. Okay, so I've got my J. And then I need my E. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to double click on it. And then I'm going to close it in. I'm going to close it in. I'm going to close it in until I get my E. Now, I got my E. It's very tiny. So I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to pull the corner out. If you pull this side, it's going to stretch the E out. No, no, no. We don't like that. We are going to pull the corner so it gets to be a big E. All right. We've got our S from our Snickers. One thing I want to show you is in order to get this in front, you're going to go to Arrange, and you're going to go to Order, and you're going to say Bring to Front. Okay? Same thing, double click, make your there you go, getting my S. Let's pull this down. Perfect. Got my S. Make it larger by pulling this corner down. I've got my S. I can even pull it on top of there. And now I need one more S. Same thing, pulling it down. Moving this over a little bit. Oop, wrong one. So if that happens, just go off of your format over here. Go to the other areas of your screen and just do that. Okay, so yes, it works. Okay, if you find other words, that's totally okay. If you want to look at products, that's probably the easiest way. So then I have mine done and it looks good and I can hand it in. Okay, so you are just inserting it into one slide, not doing multiple slides, just doing one slide. I hope this helps.